Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Thinking It's Hard, and I'm bringing you tutorial time. Now, you might be asking yourself, you're gold, why would we need tutorials from you? Well, shut the hell up. That's why. Okay, now we've taken care of that issue, we're going to move on to the key points of this tutorial. This is probably one of the most effective ways you can possibly take out your enemy in any way, shape, or form. First, you want to just get your probes up. Once you have your 9th probe building, take one and go scouting. This is really crucial, and it really helps the development of this rush. Don't forget to make that 9 pylon, because then you'd be supply blocked, and that would be bad. You know what happens when things are bad? Bad things happen when things are bad. We've learned this throughout history. So anyway, you build the first pylon right there at your base. It's pretty standard. Standard 10 pylon. But I haven't built anything else, and you might be asking yourself, why haven't you built anything else yet? Well, just hush up. You'll see. It's probably about here or here. I'm not sure where. With that in mind, he's probably thinking, I'm doing some sort of wacky cheese. Come on. There's no such thing as wacky cheese. There is only the one. And there will only ever be the one. So anyway, frame rate drops. Extremely helpful for this. And finally found where he is. So, yes, this is very good. Good for you, good for me, good for all the things ever. Just continue to build your probes. You do not want to cut down on your probes. In hindsight, you might want to send a second probe to look out here, but that's just technicalities. And then you build all of the pylons ever. To exist. As you can see, it's working. He doesn't know what the hell to do. So, just continue to make pylons all over the place. Pylons so thick, you can't fucking move through them. That's what you're aiming for about here. And right about now, as you can tell, your opponent is going, what the fuck? These blue stones, I don't even understand. Now, this is a confusion tactic. He will have no clue what in the good heavens you are attempting to accomplish here. Which is good, because then he will not be prepared for what you are actually trying to accomplish. So just continue to make your probes. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about your probes, because that's really crucial and important. And don't let him take out your like, if he takes out your first wall with a photon cannon like this, don't let him take out all. Just keep making this wall. It gets stronger and bigger and thicker. And try to avoid "that's what she said" comments. Because no one likes "that's what she said" comments. They serve no purpose. Now, usually you want to go up into the actual base of your opponent, but for the purposes of this, no. You just want to sit down here and make pylons all the time, all over the place. Now, as you can see, I am slowly achieving the forest of pylons that is so thick that you cannot possibly move through it. And there is almost complete. He can only attack maybe 1 or 3. He can only attack maybe this one or these three, but not too many more, so don't get too worried about it. Just continue to build up your pylons. That's all you really need to worry about. Pylons all over the place. And just make sure you really want to block him in, because you do not want him getting out for anything at all. He should never be able to get out. As you can see, I'm really keeping up with my minerals. My macro is insane right now. I've been spending all of the minerals I've been getting this entire time. And that's a key part to the strategy, is always spending. You never want to be in a position where you have 100 minerals, and you never want that to happen either, so always make sure that your probe's on the outside of the pylon. And from here, your opponent might try to do something like that, where he builds another foam cannon. That's only going to last for so long. Eventually, he will give up. This is stated to be true. So, about now, you might want to say something like, yo dog, why haven't you given up? It's clear that I've won with my pylons. Well, let us attempt this method. So, just continue on like this. And then Comatose, because play on words. I actually kind of like that guy now. Comatose will say something like LOL. That means that he's flustered. He doesn't know what to do. Because you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, and that's not counting all the pylons that were previously destroyed. Now, he might attempt to destroy a pylon that has been taken out. Now, you might ask yourself, or rather, you might ask me, Mr. Thinking's Hard, how could you possibly win with this strategy? Pylons can't attack. Well, I would say, then, well, young Padawan, you shut the hell up.